Welcome back to Blonde Besties. Today is just me. It's just Emmy today. No Adele, unfortunately. Someone wanted to get a makeup tutorial, so here it is. So today I'm going to show you how I do my makeup. And yeah, let's get right into it. Hey guys, I'm sorry if this is tilted a little bit. I'm literally balancing my phone on a tote bag right now. I'm being so serious. So I hope it doesn't fall over, but let's get right into the video. This is all my makeup stuff. I don't use all of it, I just have a lot and then I use it from like day to day and stuff. But starting off, usually I do, of course, do skincare, put on moisturizer always. I like to use e.l.f. because I feel like with e.l.f. it kind of puts like a base on my face so that when I am doing my makeup, it doesn't feel like it's directly on my skin. I'm running out, sorry. Okay, and then I just put like a little bit and then I just put it all over my face. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Always use clips. That's what I forgot to put on. I have to clip my hair back when I'm doing makeup. Okay. Yay, better. Okay, so now after primer, what I usually do is, so usually during summer and stuff, I'll use skin tint with SPF in it. So that's what I'm gonna go grab. I forgot to put it in my bag, but then I'll also go in with concealer, and then during the winter time, I'll use powder a lot and just like concealer and powder kind of. Here's the skin tint I use. It's actually my mom's. It's fine. She lets me use it though, and she's gonna get me some. So yeah, but I like this stuff. It's Laura Mercier, I think. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'll do this stuff and just put it kind of everywhere. I used to not use a brush actually for any of my makeup because I found that brushes kind of like make me break out more. But sometimes I use like a brush like this. So I always put it on my nose, just everywhere. And then if I need to, I'll use some more. Once that's all blended, I typically go in with a concealer just to brighten up certain areas and also put it on acne scars or whatever to hide them. So as I was saying, I usually go in with the concealer. I use REM Beauty, and this is the one that I use. I've had this for a long time. The REM actually came off, but here is the concealer, and it's actually a fair amount of concealer. It's lasted me a really long time. I really recommend this stuff because it also has good stuff for your skin in the concealer, so it actually like helps me not break out and stuff. I just dot it on any imperfections first. I also usually put it on the lids of my eyes because I don't like people seeing the veins in my eyes, so usually I'll put it there, and then under eye bags. Then I also go in right here on these parts just to like lighten up this part of the face. Okay guys, I switched locations because the bag situation was not working. It kept on falling. So now we're in front of my window. The neighbors probably think I'm crazy, but who cares? Who cares? So I'll go in with like some more concealer and stuff. I put a lot in this T-zone right here. Like I do a lot over here. And then I just blend it with my finger. I know. Wonderful. Okay, now, what else do I do? I'm trying to remember. What I usually do is I go in with bronzer. I know, gotta stay bronze. Because my vibe, I like to look like I just came back from Hawaii. You know, I like to look all bronzed up and everything. So I just use this bronzer, this stuff, and I'll put some on the back of my hand. Like that much. Go in with a different brush. I have like this one. I think you can get these brushes from like Ulta or something. I don't know. But usually I'll just take it and then I'll put it here. Here. Oh, that was a little close to the eye. And yeah, and then I just go in and blend it. I have a mirror right over here. That's why I keep on looking over. So just to clarify. And then next, I always, oh, it's a little unblended. Next, what I always do is I take it some more. So take some more bronzer, the back of your hand, and I put it down my neck because I don't like it when it's like bronzed up here and then it's like white over here. So I always just make sure to go down my neck a little bit. I think I used too much bronzer on my neck, my bad. You don't really need that much bronzer on your neck, to be honest. Just like make sure it's all blended in and that it all looks like kind of natural, you know? Because the last thing you want it to look like is like bronzed and then like paper. Okay, that's the worst, trust me. Oh my gosh, my eyes, those dazzling eyes. What do I do next? I'm trying to remember, why do I keep on blinking? What I do is I go in with blush. So I have a few different blushes. I have this blush right here, which is a really pretty color. I really like this color of blush, but I wish it was in liquid form. And then I got this blush from Rare Beauty, and this is in the shade Happy. And then there's this blush that I got that's actually pretty good from Target, and I actually got this to support my team because my school color is maroon. So I bought this bright red blush for the event because I was gonna put it all over my face, and I did. Anyway, I learned from my mistake, but I realized that this blush is actually really beautiful. Like, okay, it's not focusing, but look. So I'll do two blushes. I'll go in with Rare Beauty and this other one from Target. So typically I go like this. I'll go like one dot here, and then I'll typically go in with Rare Beauty and just do like really small like little things. Okay, so I literally had to delete like 600 images and like videos off my camera roll because I need to clear up so much storage, so sorry. So let's continue. So basically I just blend this in. Very nice. It's very elegant. And then after that, I usually go in with a highlighter. So I actually made my own highlighter. It's right in here. Let me show you. I just mixed a bunch of highlighters I like together, and it looks like this. So I take my masterpiece that I created and I just go like that. Pretty. Okay, and then lastly, I will go in with ColourPop, and I'll do that on my nose, the bridge of my nose, and the corners of my eyes, and then I'll do like a little like thing and it'll go up. Here, let me show you. I use like the lightest shade of ColourPop because I'm white. I'm like Casper the Friendly Ghost. That's why I have to bronze up every single day. There's a reason for that. Oh, I almost forgot. Guys, take your bronzer. This is what I do. Just go like right here. And then I just go in and go like that to kind of like give my nose some depth, or make it look like a button nose. And typically with the ColourPop, I'll just go right here. I'm not flipping you off. On the bridge of my nose up here. Okay, pretty. And then I'll take it and I'll go in the corner of my eye first. Clean out the crevice of your eye. And then just go in right here. And then to the other side. And then I do this thing, I'll like take some and then I'll go like this. That's optional though. And yeah, that's basically almost it. Let me show you what I do sometimes. Occasionally, during winter, I did this every single day. I would use my off-brand James Charles color palette thingy that my neighbor gifted to me. And I like to do kind of this smoky eye. I'll take like browns and like sometimes a little bit of purple, like dark purple, and just like, and then I'll just go in with a brush, or usually I do with my finger, to be honest. Everything I literally just do all my makeup with my finger. Usually I'll just go like that though, and kind of just rub that in, see, right there. I'll just kind of look. Okay, pretty. And then I'll do that to the other side. Okay, nice. And then, literally just everything just fell. Then usually, I know this is a really long makeup routine. Time for the eyebrows. Because I am blonde, I don't have any eyebrows, so I have to force them onto my face, which I usually don't do. But when I do my makeup, I will force them onto my face. And it kind of sucks because if I go too dark, then it looks really weird. So this is what I do. I use my mascara. I'll just like take off all the excess mascara. And because this tube is almost used up fully, it's not that bad. Very lightly, just go like this. You have to have like elite focus for this. Ready? You mess it up, you're in trouble. Okay, the other eye. That was close. After that, I take the brush part on my little eyebrow pencil and I just go like this and I just fluff it out. And then I go in with this pencil that I have from Rare Beauty. Wait, it's from Rare Beauty? But this is my Rare Beauty eyebrow pencil. And this is in the shade Light because my hair is very bright. I'll just go in and do this kind of. I'll go on the bottom. And I'll just kind of shape my eyebrow. So I'm not coloring it, I just like shape it kind of. Okay. And then I know it looks crazy right now, but I use my fingers and I go like this. And I kind of just rub it in. I just do this. And then I go up. And then I finally have eyebrows. Yay. My mascara. And then I just do this. Curl your eyelashes. Pretty. And then I use brown mascara because I'm blonde and black just looks very dark on me. The kind you have. And then usually I go down, I cut the lip, and I pull up just to get all the lashes in. Nice. And then I'll do the bottom lashes. Nice. And then I'll go in with my finger and just move them and blink. Just to get all the excess mascara off and to shape them. Pretty. And then usually for lips I'll do, okay, so usually I'll use Summer Fridays or this random stuff that I found. And if I really feel like doing it, I'll line my lips, but I don't have lip liner, so I use my eyebrow pencil and Rare Beauty blush. Finish it off. And that's the makeup. And then we can take down our hair. Oh, she looks crazy. And that is how I do my makeup. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe because we need a lot more subscribers. Love you. Bye. Have a good rest of your day.